I call the shots, I never call it quits. Trust my intuition, bet it's right and bitch, it often is. Seen too many others come and go, they had the wrong intent. Do it out of love and never for it, then I watch it get bigger than expected. No second guess it, I let it set it. It's God's plan, we out here only accepting blessings. I'm stuck with it, this mindset is terminal. In and out different terminals, leveling up is personal. And I already made it, y'all can miss me. I smack my girl's ass, tell her pinch me. It's hard to believe I made something from nothing. No hindsight discussions, I've been writing, I love it.
Welcome to the 3 Gig Sports Podcast, where we are never wrong, just sometimes misinformed. We got the whole crew in the house tonight, and we got some tech issues with Miles' headset over here. That's why he said to stop. So let's see what's going on.
Yeah, what's your problem?
I heard the music from the laptop, not my headphones.
Yeah,
you do.
It doesn't go through the headset.
I thought you were talking about like when he was talking. It wasn't.
Yeah, I had it a little bit quieter today.
Oh, I don't like that.
Just because we wanted to make sure we hear Jimmer right.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're good.
At least I noticed.
You're
At least I
good.
noticed.
Yeah, you're good. Good call. We were going to do our mock NFL draft here tonight.
2023.
Let's go, baby. It's coming up. But I do want to ask, specifically you two gentlemen, I've got this question. Jimmer, you can go last because I think you'll appreciate this. But I need to know if you were about to get a kitten that you've always wanted, okay? Always wanted. You're like, this is the fucking
Any breed.
You're a real big.
Any breed.
I need you.
You're a real big piece of shit right now.
Okay.
I need
Danny,
to know.
any breed.
It doesn't matter. It's a cat, bro.
Just a cat.
Anything, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
What are you going to name that cat? Okay, what's your top name for a cat?
Pussy.
Oh, yeah, okay. Straight to the point. What are you thinking?
Toby.
Toby. All right. I went with a couple other options. So, Gizmo. I'm a big fan of Gizmo.
Oh.
Or,
Way to make us feel like crap.
hold on, my 1B was Pumpkin. I think that's adorable. I think Pumpkin's a good name for a cat.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmer, what do you think over there, man?
I think I'm gonna name it Danny for being a bitch.
Okay. What's
He's being an asshole right now.
Did you get a cat?
Not yet.
You
But
got a cat coming.
We have 2, and evidently we need another one.
So you're getting 3?
My wife, if I croak tomorrow, will be the crazy cat lady. That is a fact.
Okay.
I'm the only one that holds us back. So there is a kitten in this conversation, and then of course gets my daughter excited. I'm pissed off. I've already told him no multiple times.
Yes, he has.
Multiple times. She's like, and she's trying to like bribe and swoon and whatever. I'm like, no.
I forgot about Mittens. Mittens is so good, dude.
Yeah, eat a fat
That's
dick.
adorable.
And
Yeah, Mittens is good.
you're a piece. and so my daughter comes in today. I wake up late, right? I told you that. I woke up at 6. Luckily, she had called. Got up and started getting ready to head over here. My daughter walks in. Oh, the kitten is so cute. I told my daughter, shut up. That's how much I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't want another cat. In fact, you're going to be missing one of the cats. You're only allowed 2. So if you pick this one, they think I'm kidding until the door gets left open.
Danny, all I'm hearing is James can't handle the pussy.
Oh,
Well, I know I can last more than 30 seconds.
That's
36.
That's because you can't get the job done.
Neither could you. She had to roll back over and try to get some couple hours later.
That was for round 2.
no, that was to finish the first quarter round.
Some girls like to get off more than once, James.
first of all, that was round
30 seconds.
2, and it was 36. So that tells me round 1 was like 12.
Okay, Danny, you're going that far back.
Okay.
Jesus. Yes, that one time.
He's
I
just trying to
didn't
make her
finish
feel
the-
good that she's adequate, right? She's,
Right.
Yeah,
There you go.
like, sorry, babe. Sorry, you're not fast.
God,
That's your fault.
It's
that you're
just
so
too
tight.
good.
Right.
It's too good. No,
it's so slippery in here.
so he
Is
got
that a hood ring?
Jimmer got surprised about this cat. She wasn't even going to tell him. And so I learned that they were going to get this cat today. And so this morning when I woke up, I went to Google and found the top 10 most adorable cat names. And I can say,
Yes.
Right before I was about to try to pass out too. I'm like, you
Atta
piece
boy.
of shit.
it was a good time.
Oh man, there wasn't enough emojis. For me
So,
to say
Danny, was there any good, like, you know how we get the good fantasy sports names? You like
Yeah, let's see. Let me
Cup-
see some of the best ones.
Cup and one girly and one cup, or one girly and two cups?
No, I didn't find inappropriate cat names.
Oh.
I literally looked up most adorable just to poke the bear a little bit more.
Yeah.
Real
shitbag
so
move.
there's some pretty
Real shitbag move.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good. It's things like Daisy and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Adorable.
Yeah. But
You look like a guy that would have a cat named Daisy. That'd be a good look.
You piece of shit.
Dude, James literally looks like the guy that makes his kids go outside in the yard and pick the dandelions and fucking fry them up and serve them in bread.
I don't know what that means
That's
for like
intense.
southerner
Yeah,
shit.
That's real specific
I
kind of
know.
guy, Miles.
Right. Hold on. Like he's
How'd you grow up?
exactly. So
I've literally never
I
heard that
know.
before.
I know if two things came down, if the women of the world got wiped out for whatever reason, I
would
know.
not be able to eat ass.
I know for damn certain if it was between me and you, which one would be the forced bottom in this one.
What does that mean?
Like, you mean, like if there's no women left and it's me and you,
Yeah, you're
and
getting
like
held
you're
down.
hunting me down because you want a piece of ass.
Not hunting. You're gonna come around because you're like a social butterfly.
Oh, no.
And then you're gonna get held down.
So you think I'm gonna go out and look for the biggest dong and I'm gonna end up at you?
No, not biggest dong. You're not looking for it.
No, you look for the Bud Light first.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're coming to hang around.
Oh, hold on.
If they get everything so
ignore
straight.
that. Don't ignore that he just dropped the ops. Like, that was it. That's going to make us famous right there.
Dylan will be happy.
Or Colin.
No shit. But
I
we had to
did-
kick it off with that, man.
I did. So did I already tell you? I know I told you guys that. Did I say it on here about my wife and we were at the grocery store and the beer? The Bud Light part?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Like, not yet.
Not yet.
Not
It's
yet.
too early.
I'm not saying I won't. I'm just
Right.
not yet. I don't want to be the first one to be like,
Right, like.
can you go with seltzers? Does that count?
No, but did you guys see the
Yeah,
report?
that's probably
That
good.
counted before. I don't know what you're talking about.
Danny, did you see the report?
Dude, I'm not a seltzer guy just for the bubble guts anyways,
Right.
honestly.
Right.
Like, I don't mind the flavor. It's just like,
Yeah.
I'm
Too
like,
many
yeah.
of them. It's yeah.
Rough.
Did you guys see the report?
Which one?
Which one?
That they've already recovered from this.
No, I definitely haven't seen that.
No, so I watched,
3 billion in sales. They've already recovered from that.
yes.
So they've made 6 billion in sales.
And that's stating that they can basically do whatever the fuck they want. They can think they're gonna launch something, lose half their sales, and gain double.
Yeah, I don't. We'll have to look that up after because I don't
Yeah.
believe.
No.
Yeah, I don't believe that 1 second. You know, they didn't recover for sure. They might have came back to even maybe, but they sure as hell didn't make up for what
You're
they
not
just
listening.
lost.
Hold on. Can I nail the point though to you?
Okay.
The reason they recover is you literally have to go. You can go buy a tall boy, right, to make a video, right? But most people are going out to buy a case of beer that they would have originally have bought one that week, right? But then they think they're buying a different beer from Anheuser-Busch or that brand.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it ends up being the same company. That's why they doubled it. So let's say I buy one case of beer to shoot up. I go buy another case of beer thinking it's not tied to them. Now I just gave them double profit.
Yeah.
That's where people fail at. And, well, first of all, I want to say technology, and then because you literally have a phone in your hand when you go buy that. Most people do.
Yeah. We'll ask ChatGPT about this after.
No,
the
let's not
podcast,
do that,
but,
Danny, because I think that video you sent nailed it. But that brings me to my next point. I do have a video to play tonight that has a lot of meaning to me. Okay?
Okay.
So, like, before we do our Make Sense, I would like to play this video.
All right. So just April 17th, what is that, 4 days ago?
A week ago. Yeah.
No, 4 days ago. Literally 4 days. Off-premise dollar sales nearly down 7%. Volume down 10.7%. And dollar share. This is Anheuser-Busch. Dollar share down 3.7%. Recorded declines in the dollar sales 1.6, 6.4, and dollar share 0.7. That was across the board. Bud Light was the one just before that, but it's across the board.
Can I tell you why that's down, though? Because you rebranded. So it'll be up.
It's not. It's not rebranded.
Can we?
It's not rebranded.
No, but the cans were.
No, they weren't. It's that.
Those
that's no
cans were only for the person.
Yes.
They didn't actually brand a bunch of cans with that. That was only for that person that did the video.
Yeah.
They weren't all branded that way. It
No,
was literally there
this
was
is
I think 5
this
of
is
them.
sales. This is not like a net revenue. Like
no, I agree with you now. What?
You said that they rebranded the cans, right?
No, that can that came out. That's what I mean, right?
But it didn't. That's what I'm saying. That can was only for that person. It didn't exist for anybody to buy. So I think they had they manufactured 5 or 6 or whatever, and they had them. That was it.
What?
In the same time frame, Coors Light dollar sales are up 1.8%. Miller Lite is up 7.4%. Volume 1.5%, and dollar share 1% up on Miller Lite. All that for just Miller Lite.
Danny, re-emphasize this to the viewers that not everybody could go out there and buy that can, right?
Right. Correct.
So you're literally mad at a company for making something for somebody else.
No, because that was a spokesperson for the company.
Mm-hmm.
But why are we mad? See, now
You were mad in the first place?
no, I was mad.
So they went the wrong route. If we're gonna get into this, they went the wrong route, and there's women of the world that are pissed off. So the transgender man woman is being celebrated for 365 days of being a woman, but not a single woman, to my knowledge, at least that I've read, has Bud Light celebrated that have been women for 14,000 plus days. There hasn't been a Rosa Parks on that can. There hasn't been a Harriet Tubman. There hasn't been any legendary woman of all time. You know, what was the one tennis player, activist, all that shit. They've never been on that can. But you put and celebrate a transgender's womanhood for a year. You celebrated that year of that womanhood versus every other great woman throughout history. That's where a lot of people's problems are.
And I agree with that.
And I think that gets overlooked quite a bit. They just say it's like racist, bigot, or whatever, bigotism. There, a lot of times, if you go and watch a lot of these people's videos, other than the straight rednecks, it is literally, you see women on there like, hold on, I don't have my picture on the can, and I've been a woman for 14,000 something odd days.
A real woman.
Right. A real period, a real fucking motherhood, shit like that. They're not getting celebrated, but you have one that had 1 year of it.
Yeah, it was a bad move.
That's the point, Miles.
No, now that you broke it down that way, I wasn't aware that it was only 6 cans by the time. When you watch all these videos of people blowing shit up,
it seems bigger than it is because that person has millions of followers on TikTok. Mm-hmm. And so when they promoted it, you're just like, holy shit, they have a Bud Light can with that person's face on it and stuff. And that wasn't the case. So it blew up. They need to know their market better because the VP that came in and did this, she didn't like she called it like frat boy humor and out of touch marketing that they do for people. Well, she doesn't realize that's the market.
That's literally their
That's
market.
literally what you need to keep doing to keep them, growing. And so it fucked them pretty hard is ultimately what happened, man. But yeah, there was only a handful of cans and it was to that person.
So Danny, what if somebody was to say to you that 6 cans just almost got somebody canceled?
Who canceled?
Well, let's say those 6 cans, if people were to do what others do for one person's one word.
Yeah.
Let's say it went vice versa. Can we do that? Can we? Can I state that?
Well, we can't because that's only one side that's able to cancel anybody.
That's what I. There you go. You just nailed it.
Well, of course I did. Now the other side will whine and complain, so you see it both sides anyway. Like if you actually see it, like hold on, you're gonna sit there and say they're being snowflakes, but then you're actually being one too. Like, that if you want to be real about it, I'm like
6 cans.
You know what's weird? Take that can, even if it was all with that, dump it into a glass. You have no idea.
No, but I'm stating
it's not just about the 6 cans. You're getting tied up in that. It's about that's who a spokesperson is at this point.
Yes.
No, but that's where I'm going.
You know what I mean?
It's
the
a
fact
spokesperson.
that everybody thinks that it was more than 6 cans. I thought it was more than 6 cans that you told me.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if it's 6 cans, 1 can. It's a spokesperson.
You're still
part.
blowing it up.
No, I'm not. You are. You're talking about it.
No. I mean, like Kid Rock's blowing up cans that have nothing to do with it.
He blew up one time. He went out there and shot some.
24 cans.
Yeah,
it was a case of beer.
He still bought it.
It's a
He already had it bought it. Go ahead.
It's a representation of Bud Light. It's not about the
Right.
cans, dude.
It's not about the cans.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
I'm missing
God
that.
damn it,
All right,
dude.
I'm missing
Of
that.
course you are.
But can you,
It's all
but
good.
can we get on board with that?
Cancel
Ish,
culture is bullshit, right?
Yeah,
it
just
is.
Do
doesn't
whatever.
matter. Yeah.
They mistargeted in general
Yeah.
is the problem.
But you nailed it.
Their job, they failed at. Their job, their target audience, why they lost sales was that. Doesn't matter. Is it any different? And when cancel culture happens the other way, Miles? So they try to go the other way with it.
It doesn't happen
in
the
this
other way.
particular one. And no, I'm saying in this particular
Okay.
way. They tried to like basically say we're not buying it. We're doing this and we're trying to whatever. It's no different than it's the other way. So let's think about it on both sides of the spectrum. Who gives a shit? Number one, but they hurt themselves targeting wise.
Yeah.
You know, they did. That is not the audience that they sell to. Like that's just a fact. The woman should lose her job.
Yeah.
She won't lose her job because she's a woman and it's a transgender thing and that's what
She
the
already
hot
did.
topic is right
She
now.
already did.
No, she didn't.
The one that designed the cans?
Yeah, no.
No, she apparently didn't get approval and lost it.
Lost what?
Like she designed those 6 cans on her own.
You're missing my point.
She's
I'm
not
saying
gonna
that
lose her job, man.
she should have lost her job. If you literally fucked up at work and cost the company hundreds of millions of dollars, you would lose your job. She cost them billions of dollars. She did not lose her job. She won't lose her job. That's part of the problem. She mistargeted.
Oh no, I'm sorry for like disturbing the peace here, but I would when I last looked it up, she did lose her job.
No, she definitely didn't do that.
Okay,
That'd
okay.
be pretty big news, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd
okay.
be everywhere. There'd be no doubt.
But
my phone would have been blown up. with
I
that,
was
and
I was
yeah.
told
Right.
she didn't get approval and that she
Yeah.
lost her job for that. And
No matter what the reason is, if you lose your company that much money, you deserve to get
Yes.
fired.
Yeah.
No
Man,
matter
woman,
the scenario, but it's not
both
going
ways,
to.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
That's all I was getting.
No,
at.
I know
Like,
that's what you're getting at, but I was just trying to state that.
Yeah, we went from Kitties to Bud Light to
Hey,
where
it's
we
all
at
good.
now.
Hey,
baby.
this
Can we talk sports?
mock NFL draft is unofficially brought to you by the protesting of Bud Light, apparently. So
Yep.
let's kick this bad boy off.
So yeah, mock draft, no trades. Just going through here, taking turns, picking.
Jimmer's keeping track.
What you
No.
think. I got one right here too, so that way y'all boys can see. You're gonna need to see players.
Yep, yep.
whatnot.
Did you hear that? No trade.
No, trades. in this one.
The
No trades.
reason
Straight
why
up.
we're not doing that is because
Miles was a conspiracy
we're
theory.
still waiting for some money to come in for
From
people that are
Pornhub.
listening, so that we could actually afford to pay for the extended version of this, so that we could. So for
We
right
just
now,
spent
we're doing
17
generic
minutes talking about kitties and Bud Light. We could not go through a trade and offer a trade reasonable. No, that wouldn't be happening. So we're keeping it.
Miles.
No
Wait
trades.
a minute.
But
Miles.
hey, if
Yep.
somebody wants to make some money, develop an app where you can do mock drafts, whether it's NBA, NFL, Major
We
League
can.
Baseball.
They have one right here.
No,
Right.
no, I'm talking about like an app you can put on your phone because
And that's
there's not
it?
shit you can get.
No, you really can.
There's one that I found out there, and it's got like 24 downloads, and I was not about to put that shit on my phone.
No.
So-
Hey, Danny, are you ready for the real
Gotta get us
answer?
a
Hey,
3 gig
hey,
burner
hey.
phone.
All right.
Let's focus.
Hold on, I got that. Danny, you ready for the real answer?
What's that?
You can go on to Madden and download who you would select onto your team right
On
now.
your phone, you can do that?
Well, if we had a PlayStation and Xbox.
Yeah,
out
No,
here-
I'm
no,
talking
he's
about
saying
on the phone.
on his phone.
Yeah, on the app.
Oh.
Just like
This
if you're
is
doing
you
fantasy
overlooking
drafts.
stuff.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just stating something.
But Miley, you're going to kick this bitch off for us tonight, brother.
I am, and unfortunately, I got to be the Carolina Panthers.
Miles,
Yep.
you are on the clock.
You are on the clock.
Sex clock, because it's gonna be fast.
Oh, we know that.
I hate to do it.
No, you don't. Go ahead.
Carolina Panthers.
You should
traded
have
up-
two
traded-
options.
traded
Yeah,
up to
two
grab us.
options,
Do-
and that's it.
Okay. Do I get to do it because of where I'm from, or do I take it because it's the logical answer?
No, logical answer.
Yeah.
We're going
Bryce
logical.
Young.
What we think happens.
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young. Here we
Hate to
go.
do it.
Bryce Young.
All right.
Number 2.
I am
Texans.
going to end up with the Texans. I actually do believe that they're going to end up trading this. I think the Indianapolis Colts thing is going to happen. But for the sake of this, they go and grab theirs too. There's absolutely no doubt. I don't care what the reports are. He can touch on it later. I'm going to hope and pray that those aren't the case, and they are going to take C.J. Stroud.
Wait, for real?
C.J. Stroud.
C.J. Stroud.
Danny with pick number 3, the Cardinals.
So real life, I think they're going to end up trading this pick. But
yeah, 100%.
we're going to look at their needs really are on defense is the big deal. Their secondary. So what do we got going on for? I don't even know because there's some edge rushers, but I don't know that they're top 3 pick worthy edge rushers.
Will Anderson isn't?
Well, Anderson, they're saying like is the best of the draft.
The Alabama
Could be one.
Of,
Could be
of,
one.
of this draft, but like I don't think of him like who went to Detroit last year. I don't think of him like
Hutchinson
in that
and
type
all
of
those
class.
guys.
But
Okay.
let's assume that that's who I'll go with for the Cardinals. Yeah, Will Anderson.
Will Anderson. Okay. Number 4 with the Colts. I do think they are in love with Will Levis, and that's where they'll go.
They're gonna fuck that up then. I agree.
And
I agree.
Miles.
I agree. They're going to. I'm not big on him. I don't know about you guys. I'm not sold on Levis. You brought it up perfectly the other day, Mitch Trubisky. That's the first thing I think of. I really do. And maybe I shouldn't think like that because you could say that about quite a few of these quarterbacks because I think Richardson's that same way. He only has 13 starts. Go ahead, Miles.
Miles with Seattle.
What do you want to look at? Positions?
No, I know who it is. If they don't trade out of it, I don't think Pete Carroll's in it for a quarterback this year. But for the sake of this to be legit, I'm going Anthony Richardson.
Ooh.
Okay.
That
Look at
is
this. Hold on.
actually not what I had going there.
We have 4 quarterbacks in the top 5 picks.
Well, that's because I do believe they're gonna.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
For the sake of this, without trading back.
Yeah.
I don't think it will happen quite like that because there'll be some trade backs and some guys coming up for different reasons.
Yep.
But you're thinking they go quarterback either way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one, I was going to let. So in one of my mock drafts, I had Jalen Carter plummeting. I saw a report that he went up and did his Detroit visit, and they are half sold on him, as in any character issues that they thought were kind of like wiped away to them when meeting with him. So I'm going to go with Jalen Carter because of what I had just seen.
Is that the guy that also stated on ESPN that he believes his draft stock dropped?
I don't know. He said he wasn't visiting anyone outside the top 10, which was stupid. That's really stupid.
Yeah.
Really stupid.
I hate when anyone says that. Like, dude, you can believe that you're the top 3 pick, but unless you're like pick, maybe you guys could have a different thought process. Unless you're pick like fucking 25 or lower, maybe then I would have that. Like, hold on, unless you're talking about trading up, I'm not gonna waste energy to go there. Maybe,
Right.
Unless you're telling me, hey, we have every intention of trading up. If the workout looks good, we're interested. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But other than that, you don't come out and say that. That was poor advice by his agent.
Yeah, I love the confidence, but you don't show that to people. Yeah.
Right.
What about Sauce Gardner wearing that chain?
Yeah, that's
I
different.
don't give a
He's
shit about
man.
that.
He's a man. Maybe.
Yeah.
And he didn't shut down after top 10 picks visits.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, that's all I'm getting at. Danny, you have the Las Vegas Raiders.
Let's go with the Raiders, baby. Do 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 do. Jalen Carter's gone. I do think they're going to lean towards a quarterback. Did we already pick Will Levis? Is he already gone?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's right. He went to the Colts, right?
So if you're going quarterbacks, so what is left is Tanner McKee, Hendon Hooker, Dorian Thompson-Robinson. And that's
Stetson
probably
Bennett's still
it.
out there.
Stetson Bennett is still out there.
Weird. Man. Yeah, because I think I'm going to go quarterback for these guys.
You want quarterback again?
For the Raiders.
There's no way. Are you kidding? Do it.
Yeah.
All right, our draft is
Looking
already food.
skeptical.
God,
but-
there's going to be trades and shit, right?
Yeah, let's state that.
But they're not taking quarterbacks. So where they're at, with all the quarterbacks off there, they're not taking a quarterback
you
that isn't
take-
anywhere near.
Right.
You're gonna take the next
Take
available best.
best player available in need.
Right.
Yeah.
Or even just best available. Sometimes that's what you do,
Depending-
but it ain't gonna be
depending on
quarterback.
need too. They need QB, O-line, and defensive back.
Yeah. God, they do need O-line pretty bad, but I feel like he's a little bit lower. All right, yeah. We'll go with old boy out of Northwestern, Peter Skoronsky.
Okay.
Boom. Skoronsky.
Go. All right. I have the Falcons here. I think they would love this guy to fall to him here. I'm going Devon Witherspoon. They need a corner opposite of AJ Terrell over there.
Yeah.
Big guy play on the other side, so easy pick, I think. Miles, Chicago.
Chicago Bears.
I'm gonna go Quinton Johnston.
Nice pick. Obviously, I actually think that's something that could happen. It's either gonna be that or offensive line, right? You're either gonna get him a weapon or like I said, or offensive line. So
Okay. So
we got Philly,
you have Philly.
and I think that with that signing, in which the confidence they just showed, I think they are actually going to make sure they protect this man now. I think that changes from my original thought process of where the Eagles were going to do here.
Okay.
They're going to take Paris Johnson Jr. out of Ohio State.
Smart.
Okay. Boom. Time draft.
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Titans. Let's go.
So
baby.
let's see. Oh, that's you, right? Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, oh, shoot. Make a pick.
Man, they need some help a lot of places.
Mm-hmm.
God, if they're gonna continue to invest in this quarterback, I feel like they need to get him some talent. So the question is, you know what? I'm gonna do this because I think he's a fucking absolute baller. They're gonna get Jackson Smith and Jigba from Ohio State.
Boom. Back-to-back Ohio State.
He might be the best receiver out of even the guys that are in the NFL now. He might have been the best that was in that entire group, dude. This guy's a freak.
He is. That he is. Well, Marvin Harrison is there too, Junior.
Touche. But he's still there. Does he have
He's still there.
Yeah. So that have come in so far. Yep. You're right, though.
I got you.
Yeah.
You got the other Houston one.
Yeah. So Houston, they, if Jackson Smith was still there on the board, I think that would be the move there. They need help on defense, though, and I think they bring Tyree Wilson in if he falls. This guy they were talking about like a top 3 draft pick not that long ago. So, I mean, him sliding into 12 would be amazing for them.
Yep, absolutely.
Miles with the Jets.
Got the Jets, baby.
Oh, man, did they nail their picks last year. I'm going to go random. This one I am going random. Nobody's controlling me on this one. I'm going tight end. Rio, do you have a way?
Yeah, you can filter the tight end.
Yeah, I can filter tight ends.
Yep, the first one.
Dalton
Kincaid.
Yeah, which has been projected to go sooner than this pick.
Oh shit!
He has been raising up the board. Absolutely. That's not a horrible pick, tight end.
Yeah, that's not random, bro.
No,
That was good.
That's a horrible
Ain't that,
pick.
bro?
That's a horrible pick. They have 2 tight ends signed. Bringing in Aaron Rodgers.
They don't have him, though.
Not yet. All right.
There it is.
So, Patriots.
All right. With all the quarterbacks off the board, because I think they're actually going to be stewing away from Mac Jones. I think I've been seeing some weird shit happening on Twitter and other places there.
Well, and allegedly there was rumors they were looking to shop him, and then they shut that down too, right?
Yeah.
There's probably
His
something
old
to
boy
that.
balled out when he stepped in.
Yep.
I think. Yeah, they're next. I don't think they're swinging at another receiver. Yeah. I think they'd be stupid not to, and I think there's no way that they would. There's only one other player I would take in this spot with them in the way they run defense, and that'd be Lucas Vaness. It's not going to be Lucas Vaness because they like the versatility, but you can't pass up on Christian Gonzalez right here.
Right.
At corner. You can't do it. So it's Christian Gonzalez, Oregon.
Boom.
Boom.
And that's purely because of how our draft is falling. That's
Right.
You got the Packers, you lucky son of a bitch.
Packers.
Ooh, I'm so lucky.
I'll pull up the last rated kicker for you.
There we go.
Right? Kickers win games.
Needs QB, wide
not allowed to say
wide
that.
receiver, tight end, D-line, safety.
Yeah.
Why not, Miles? Or waiting. Why can't I say something?
Rio,
about
can
the
I
kicker?
do this real fast to James? James wants to take the kicker out of our fantasy league.
You're damn straight.
And I got to be real honest with the people that are listening. He might have a point.
What? I was waiting to battle.
No, though, there's a battle. But the fact that he has a point is why it's not allowed.
So do we have Quentin Johnson gone already?
Yes.
Did somebody
Yes.
pick him up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I thought so. Man, there's a lot of.
It might not, since it's not connected to power. I don't know.
They have Zay Flowers, Jordan Addison, if you're looking at
yeah,
receivers.
if you're looking at receivers, what do you want to look at?
What's our needs on defense again?
D-line,
D-line.
safety. So, and actually a big one here that Kalijah Cansey there.
That's
from
actually where I was
Pittsburgh.
going to go. Yeah, Cansey.
Um,
That's where we're going to go. Kalijah Cansey.
Boom. To Green Bay. Boom.
Let's go.
All right. And I have Washington. You know, they need a quarterback, but it's just too early for a quarterback. For what's left, out there.
I'd still be jacked if Lamar went to Washington. That would be so cool.
Yeah. New ownership, they may, when they make a splash, owners like to make that big old, like, hey, we're bringing in.
You got to bring
ain't
fans a reason to come watch.
Yeah.
That's why
we need that
Lamar's
money.
going to end up there.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think
What?
He's not, it's not official or anything.
I think they're gonna kind of reach in here. They're gonna go for Nolan Smith, edge, out of Georgia. I think they're gonna try to pair somebody up with him, keep that D line strong, along with Chase Young and Deron Payne that they just re-signed. So Nolan Smith from Georgia. There were talks if he left last year that he could be the number one pick out. So
Okay.
and that's where we go.
And he tested out of the building, I do believe.
Mhm.
Steelers.
Iowa Hawkeyes tight end.
You think he's going to go before Michael Mayer, the tight end that was.
Before Joey Porter.
I am telling you, what he did with Petrus is 10 times better than any tight end this year, other than the one I just took in the last pick.
All right, Sam Laporta.
Wait. Do you guys literally disagree that much? Like, I'll make a legit pick, but I literally see him falling within.
I'm not saying that he can't be, but by value, they're not going to put him
No.
above Michael Mayer.
Oh,
That's
so-
what I'm trying
Not
to say.
at all.
Okay, so let me make a value pick then. And I'm not going Michael Meyer just for the fact that they said it. I'm going to go.
No, it's what you think that's
Yeah.
gonna
No,
happen.
no.
Is
No,
that what
no.
you think that's gonna happen?
Yeah.
If you this
No,
is a
did-
draft that we think what's gonna happen.
Did I believe it when I said it? No, but now we're starting to fall farther in the draft for that tight end that I thought that would be that Laportis,
Okay.
right? So now that's the only reason I took him is because I think he'll be a first round pick.
Okay.
When I watched what he did with Petrus, that was
You think his value is, but where do you want the pick to be?
I wanted it to be in the first round, but I guess
No, where do you want
No.
Pittsburgh's to be?
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we're talking about Pittsburgh right
Pittsburgh,
now. Yeah.
Yep.
Pittsburgh's drafting. Who are they taking?
Tomlinson is gonna take an offensive player first.
An offensive player. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. All
So
right.
there's wide receivers.
Well, he's already got one, right? He
They
got one
actually
earlier.
have a ton of
They
wide
need
receivers.
O line more than anything.
have
bro,
running
if you're
back.
gonna go offense.
I think
Yeah, there's the tackles that they do need.
I'm gonna go Darnell right. Or,
Out of Tennessee tackle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be good for him.
Yeah,
You
let's
just,
try to
does that
protect the young
hurt
guy.
your heart to say someone from Tennessee? Is that a Kentucky thing?
Other than Hooker, just because I like his name, yes, it hurts.
Yeah, but you can say he came from. Where'd he come from? West Virginia? Wasn't that where he was before Tennessee?
Fuck them too. They ain't the real coal miners.
Oh, it's worse.
I got the Lions. Let's
Which
see.
need a lot now.
And I have had the Lions for both. All right, so I had them taking defense out of the gate, right? They do kind of get an extended draft pick back already. They get Jamison Williams-ish. We'll talk about.
Wait, whoa.
We'll talk
no,
about-
no,
talk
you
about
don't,
it later.
You don't get the pick and say ish.
No, you didn't see the reports?
No, I seen the report,
Well,
but
we'll
they
talk
lose a
about it.
pick for that.
No.
Oh,
I'm just saying. Usually, when you have a player that didn't play all year or didn't play 90% of the year, you're gaining a pick
you
this year.
got
That's what I
Tampa.
mean.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they're gonna shore up this defense even more. That was their weak point last year. Now where they go is who do you like more is where this comes down to, and it's gonna be either Joey Porter Jr. or Deontay Banks. Now it depends on which way you like to go.
Linebacker.
No, it's gonna be corner.
Okay.
I think just by value, by how our draft is going, that's what I'm saying. Like the value is there for that, or they could go defensive. They could go finesse and have some swing up in there, some versatility.
Can I say something not to contradict your pick? Do you remember when the Cowboys?
I'm going Joey Porter Jr. on this one. You
Joey
can go ahead
Porter
and say what you're
Jr.
saying.
for the Lions at 18.
You remember when the Cowboys got those two really good linebackers? One broke his neck. One came back, did really good. One broke his back the next year, right?
Bender-ish, yep.
Yep. What did those picks go? Do you like? I'm not assuming you to know, but was it like back-to-back picks of linebackers?
Back-to-back years?
No, like in that draft class, were they back-to-back picks? I don't know for sure. I'm just asking.
Are you talking about Jalen Smith and?
No, I'm talking about Vander Esch, and
Yep.
then
Yeah.
but the guy across from him.
Oh, for like on Boise State?
No. For the Cowboys, they had
Right, they weren't taking the same draft.
No,
But that's what
Jalen
I'm
Smith
asking
said
you.
Yeah,
for-
they
That's
weren't
what I'm
taking.
asking
Yeah,
you.
that's what I was saying. No, they weren't taking the same draft.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
I thought that was the team that did that.
All right, so Danny's
Tampa-
up. Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay, baby.
QB, tight end, O-line, defensive interior, safety, all needs.
God, I feel like where the quarterbacks are, it's a little bit too early for them still. But Tampa needs a quarterback. I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like they're going to like that cat out of the Stanford. But I think it's way too early for him yet. We don't have Darnell Wright picked up yet, do we?
Yes.
I think he just went a couple picks ago.
Okay. So disregard that. Because they need to do something on that. How about Anton Harrison?
Yeah, Danny, I beat you.
He's available.
He's available?
Yep.
Okay. Boom.
Boom.
That's where we're going.
Shore up.
Anton Harrison.
O-line.
Ah, man, I hate.
All right, Seattle, no-brainer pick. I think Deontay Banks goes here. Seattle likes how they developed corners. They love that, defense. I think this is no-brainer, Deontay Banks, if he slides here.
Can I say
So forfeit pick from the Dolphins, so Chargers are up Miles.
Chris's pick is the only one with no trade that's made sense so far in my head?
Actually, the first few are fine. First three.
Yeah, but
Yeah, Chris's picks are just lining up.
That's
fucking perfect,
always
so-
trade- Tradable.
The first three,
That's always
actually four,
tradable.
because they love Will Levis, and then after that it got a little.
I got a little
A little
hairy.
sketchy.
see what I did? I
But-
set you guys up to believe in yourselves.
I like it. I like it.
All right, I'm
Chargers
gonna-
on the
Chargers.
clock. Wide receiver, linebacker, cornerback, all needs.
Oh man, they have a great cornerback. I don't know what week he's eligible to come back in. Linebacker core should they still got Mack on the line, so we're going wide Wait, are they losing either of their wide receivers?
Here you go. I pulled up the best
Oh,
available.
no, hold
here.
on. Are they losing either of their wide receivers this year?
No.
Then I'm not
No.
going wide receiver.
Why? They're
No, because the
Keenan Allen is old
Yeah,
as
he's
hell.
old as
did
shit,
you
man.
see
He's
what
getting hurt. Mike
you-
Williams has
did you
has
see what
missed games.
the two backups did? They had if you were picking them up in your fantasy league, you were at least
The one backup. I don't know about two.
yeah.
But yeah.
Well, you got to throw to somebody when the guys are out. So
All right, go linebacker. I'm going
It's
linebacker.
your pick.
I'm going linebacker.
You want him pulled up? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
No,
Diane Henley.
Not him. Nope.
They have Jack Campbell, Iowa.
Jack Campbell.
Of course.
Jack Campbell.
Love
Nope.
it.
And it has nothing to do with it being Iowa. He's definitely better than the other guy. And I
Henley.
don't know who the other guy is, so let's go.
The Vikings back.
Oh,
Okay,
let's
I'll
go.
pull up wide receiver for you.
I don't even need my phone, bitch.
Are we buying that?
You are
jersey?
not taking him in the first round. They're not taking him in the first round.
Yes, they are.
No, they were not.
Yes, they are.
I promise you they're not. We are putting a wager of some kind on this. They are not taking him in the first
You
round.
don't even know what I'm
And
talking
then
about.
Hooker.
I know who you're talking about. Hooker? You have a hard on for him.
Absolutely.
Yes. I like Hooker. He has a hard on for Hooker. You're not taking him in the first round.
I think it could happen, honestly.
No.
If the Trey Lance thing doesn't materialize.
You know what's going to happen is quite literally the owners are going to go down and be like, Christian Ponder. No. That's exactly what we're saying. We're not reaching for his draft
All right,
value. For
hey.
draft value.
All right, this is the Ravens
What
pick.
you do in the showers, we don't need to know
This
about.
is the Ravens
Yeah.
pick. All right, Jimmer with the Ravens pick.
I'm holding the hostage. Fuck you. I ain't letting this man take fucking when we can upgrade
All right.
other areas.
You know, that is kind of messed up. Maybe I'll take the Vikings pick, and then he can get the Jaguars. We'll flip for one round here.
He can do what he wants. This one I like. Who is there? Give me one sec. Actually, they like their fucking. See, they're in an interesting predicament. Obviously,
Hold on, this is for Danny.
yeah. Obviously, they need a quarterback. Also, just like a
This
bunch of
bitch
them.
about to
Dude,
do
no
it.
way. You know, they signed Odell Beckham.
We're gonna have to fucking do it. Too.
And I think they did it with a plan of knowing they weren't going to have Lamar Jackson. And the way this has fallen down,
This shit's about to roll,
Is-
boy.
you know, they really fall in love with Hendon Hooker.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll all do our own fucking draft.
Actually, I'm not doing that. They love their defense too much. I think they're going to try to build that back up even more. Technically, they should probably go for a receiver right here, also a little bit younger, but they just can't help themselves, and they are obsessed with Alabama players, and the top safety is still on the board, and Brian Branch. They are drafting Brian Branch.
Branch. Boom.
I'm not looking at scheme. I'm not looking at any of that shit. It is literally they'll make something work. There's no way that goes that route. I'm not saying that trades aren't going to happen. We've already stated that many times that trades aren't. We're staying where we're
here.
at.
Yes. Danny, blessed with the Minnesota
stupid.
Vikings pick.
Yeah. The Vikings are going to draft Hendon Hooker
No, they're
out
not.
of Tennessee.
Okay.
Danny,
So-
that is the greatest pick I've heard all night.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal, Jimmer. Next year, there's not the same class of quarterbacks coming out, dude. And they love Hooker. They're gonna end up going with him, and Cousins is done. They need to have something. They need to have
They
a plan.
do need to. They are not taking this man in the
because
first
if
round.
Trey Lance thing doesn't work out right. because
Exactly.
Then with Brock Purdy having to sit,
Yeah.
potentially they may want to just keep on for Trey Lance for one more year.
Yeah. If the Trey
And
Lance
his
thing
stock
happens,
may be
this
higher.
changes.
His stock may be higher, like you said. No quarterbacks coming out. His stock may be higher next year to trade in that offseason. There's no quarterbacks in the draft. Hendon Hooker it is. There you go.
Done. I legit
Boom.
think that's what's gonna happen.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen where it's at. I'm not saying he's not going to end up there. I'm not saying they won't even get another first rounder somehow by trading next year's first rounder. What I'm saying is that with this pick, it will not be that.
There's too many mediocre quarterbacks in the NFL, dude. He'll be gone.
Who, Hooker?
Yeah.
Before this pick?
No, I mean not too far after. They wouldn't be able to come back and get him.
Nobody after the Vikings pick needs a quarterback except for if the Saints want to with Carr. Literally everybody else is good. Everyone else has a young quarterback or a quarterback they have a long-term future contract with.
Your president
Everybody
says
after
it.
that. That's the reason why I'm saying I could see them jumping back up in here. I don't think that pick is going to go that route is what I'm saying.
Okay, the Vikings draft Hendon Hooker in the first round.
Boom. There we go. Moving on to pick 24, I have Jacksonville Jaguars. Spend a lot of money on the O-line. keep their young quarterback upright. Here, Lucas Van Ness falls to them. I think they'd love this pick. His versatility, like you said, across the board, his motor. A little concerned that he didn't start in college, but I think they take him there. And that would be a good pick for them.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Giants.
I'm going wide receiver 100% all the way.
Yep.
Fuck you, Sterling Shepard.
Yes. No, absolutely.
That's like a toxic environment. They can't stay away from each other.
Yep.
They need to get a restraining order. They just keep signing with each other. And
Me and Sterling Shepard?
no.
On our
The
fantasy
Giants.
league, we
yeah,
do?
yeah, I know.
That
But
dick.
Giants. Who are you going with? Here, they got some right here.
Nathaniel Dell.
What the?
I know. Call it how you want.
And why would they pick him?
Zay Flowers is a freak, dude.
Because I just wanted to see you guys freak out. Because I was going Zay Flowers the whole way.
Thank you, bro.
Jesus. You think I'm going to go 7 down the list? Come on now.
Yeah, you were picking like a tight end in the top 10.
And I swear by that. I watched it.
Thank you, Jesus.
There
we're
you
gonna
go.
we're with the Cowboys pick over here. And we're gonna fuck shit up.
Yeah, you already know who they're gonna take.
You're allowed to?
If old boy gets there, you already know.
They are, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
If he falls as far, which I don't think he will.
Yeah, this is pretty
But
far
this is
down,
my pick.
actually. Yeah.
It most likely, and it should be. But what's also, I want to make something very clear. 2 intriguing picks, okay?
Okay.
This is gonna be a little bit harder than what you think if Jones isn't in the room. This is gonna be a harder pick than what you think. Like he's going to take an old man piss or something. You know what I'm saying? Because they should really be thinking about Broderick Jones here, and then they should be thinking about Brian Bresee from Clemson, defensive tackle.
Yeah.
They really should be thinking about those, and I guarantee they would be. These would be a real hard pick, especially the Broderick. Your offensive line has been slowly deteriorating the last few years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Old boy's getting banged up, so it'd be real hard. And Broderick Jones is a man.
And they're about to have to extend Dak, right, too?
Yeah.
So you need to keep that help
That's
up.
my-
Yeah.
Well, the extension helps the cap.
But
I get it, yeah.
but Mr. Jones is going to have a catheter in.
Mm-hmm.
He's not leaving that room, and Bijan Robinson, if he is down there, is going to Dallas. There's no way he leaves that state.
No, if he makes it that far, I think if he makes it within 5 picks, the Cowboys are their fucking hardest to move up.
Yep, that's exactly correct.
And you have the Bills. Want me to go need here?
Yeah.
And defensive lineman, linebacker, corner, basically defense.
And cornerback. Now, I think Buffalo takes Bijan if somehow they get to him. That's a.
Yeah.
I think that happens.
Yeah.
Brian
Brees.
Brian Bresee.
Yep.
All right.
Going to the Bills at 27.
Bills, Brian Bresee.
Nice. Very
Nice.
nice save.
Very
Holy
nice.
shit.
Can you tell them I got like Kimbo Walker like reflexes?
No,
Yeah,
because
you
work at
all
Zen
he knew
Pros,
is
so-
this.
All right, where we at?
Right.
We are Bengals.
This.
Ooh, wait.
I
Can we,
have the
who-
Bengals.
Oh, wait. Can we trade?
No.
We've already stated
So,
that.
Damn
Bengals, I think no brainer. Here, Michael Mayer, they go and get them a tight end. The best tight end in the draft.
Can you tell them why, though? Because they traded the best tight end in the league this year.
I don't think so.
Oh, second best tight end.
God,
Saints.
maybe like 5th best.
Are you serious,
I'm
Danny? 3? Can you give me type 3?
I'm telling you, obviously it's your pick. They still should be thinking heavily offensive line, nonstop.
With how much money they're about to pay him? Yes.
And you still have the man beast up there in Broderick Jones. He's not following. I mean, he's not really lining up with anybody so far.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, Saints,
Miles
they
with the
have.
Saints.
I keep going position players, and I don't like it. But I think, what's his name? The little bitch with his toe and then his little anal yeast infection he had the year before.
Okay. Yeah,
Michael Thomas. Yeah, no, I know his name.
Okay.
I just he didn't deserve it.
Okay.
I do think he's going to get traded this year.
Okay.
Maybe he's going to sit the first 3 games. Probably get on the trading block that way. So we have to go wide receiver when this team has so many needs right now. And I'm going to go Jordan Addison.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
That right there is probably your best pick of the draft.
Yeah. That's good. I like it.
that's why I'm not a GM.
None of us
There's
are.
some-
Except on
There's
Madden.
some reasoning. So I have the Eagles pick again.
Again? They
Yeah,
have 2 picks?
They do.
You want
And they
to
have
tell our
I
listeners
already
how they got it?
I already had.
Why don't you let Danny take an Eagle pick and you take a Kansas City pick then?
Well, can we know how our
Since you did Eagles pick.
can we know how they got 2 picks though,
The fucking Saints.
and
They-
why?
I may take the Chiefs one anyway because he made a horrible Viking pick.
Cap off the last 2, Jimmer. It's all good to me, man.
I'm just kidding. If you want to take Philly, you can. And I'll take Kansas City as the last one
Yeah.
because I made the first one. They took tackle. I had them take tackle earlier on.
James, I'm being serious. How did the Eagles get 2 first-round
What's that?
picks?
I can't remember exactly, honestly.
Oh,
They
okay.
that's just wheeling and dealing. That Howie
Anything you wanna
Roseman's
see?
a genius.
Oh, you can't remember Brown,
Yeah, I can see.
right.
the wide receiver?
They got him.
No, who did they trade? Tennessee Titans. They
Yeah.
traded the Tennessee
Yeah.
Titans.
You know what? I'm going to reach a little bit. We're going to go Forbes on this one
I know.
for the Eagles, yeah.
Okay.
They need to shore that up a bit.
Forbes it is, and then I will make. They technically need defense, and the one that keeps getting tied to is Nduke Uzomah from Kansas State. That being said, in most mock drafts, Miles Murphy isn't there, and Will McDonald is not there.
Yeah.
They also could go to protect their $500 million quarterback, who also Broderick Jones in our draft, mock draft. I don't think we have anyone outside of the first, do we? That we just have them in different orders. Hendon Hooker and Jack Campbell. That's where it's kind of
Yeah.
throwing the rest of them. It is what it is. I think they protect their investment. You don't let a man-child like that fall past 31. They can keep wheeling and dealing for defensive ends. They keep bringing in guys at near the end of their career or whatever and get the last little juice out of them. You know this team goes as far as Patrick Mahomes, and you need to keep him upright. So, Broderick Jones is this pick.
You've been talking about him. It makes sense. You ended the draft with that. That makes sense.
There's no way there's no way.
Oh,
in
God,
a real
please
world
don't
that
grade
makes
our draft. Oh, good. We got to pay for it. Whew.
They're like goddamn geniuses. So
There's going to be a lot of trades, so it's going to change.
There's
up, bro.
gonna be-
Don't worry about it.
there is gonna be a lot of trades here.
There's a couple weird ones in here. I'll say Quentin Johnson. He could definitely fall outside.
That wasn't
first
my pick.
round.
That
You
one was yours,
know,
wasn't it?
That was.
Nope, I picked the tight end.
Dalton Kincaid will still go there.
The only bad pick I feel like I had was the tight end.
Hendon Hooker, it just that is a possibility, I think.
You picked Quentin Johnston. He picked Quentin Johnston.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, you picked
Yeah,
Quentin
you picked
Johnston.
him.
Because we were talking maybe offensive line.
Yeah.
That's where Broderick Jones would have went.
All right, and there's
Hey,
a mock draft.
You feel what it is. That is what it is, baby. You know how are we rolling on time, Danny?
53, bro. So we're going to do some rapid fire shit.
Okay.
Let's knock this bitch out. So you guys heard about the gentleman gambling in Detroit that got themselves in a little bit of trouble.
Yes. Give us some deets.
Yeah, so there were 4 Lions players, including Jamison Williams, which is a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
They were among 5 players league-wide to be suspended for violating the league's gambling policy. Quintez Cephas, C.J. Moore, they've been suspended indefinitely, so I think the Lions ended up dropping them, right?
They cut them today.
So they're gone. Ultimately, second-year receivers, Williams and Stanley Berryhill, they're suspended 6 games each for mobile betting that occurred at the Lions Park. They weren't betting on NFL games, but they were just gambling, which apparently is a no-no. So 6 games apiece.
Aren't you allowed to gamble? You have to correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't you allowed to gamble if it's not on your sport and you're not on the property?
Yeah, as long
But
as you're not on the
they're
property.
on the property.
I understand. That's why I'm
so
bringing that part up. That's the reason
that
why
must be
the reason why I bring that up is they only got 6 games. It's got to be because they were betting
on
betting on a different sport, but on site of the property, and why it wasn't season long like Ridley's was. Is what my point was.
Well, here's the deal. That's a dumbass rule that needs to go away.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't make sense.
As long as they are using them as fucking sponsors.
Right.
Right.
So that you try to tell them like we already touched it, but players couldn't drink Bud Light. You know, there's plenty of sponsors around their teams and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Come on. As long as you're not betting on your team, gambling, or say gambling on your sport.
Yeah.
Okay, you cannot gamble on your sport. Other than that, you're
Good to go.
Yeah.
Good to go. No different than going to a casino and throwing some in the old on the dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, just think about the impact that Williams
James. I
should
appreciate
have
that.
for Detroit this year.
No
6
kidding.
games is
That's a lot.
so many games for them.
Yes.
Yeah.
That could determine a lot for the season.
It is with how many players, especially. But Jameson Williams, they already without anyway before, and they. It
But
would have
when
been.
he came back,
It would have been. I
great.
understand that, and it'd been real sweet to see him the start of the season and throughout the whole season what that team could really do, especially with Jared Goff. But
Yeah.
What did you just say?
with your guy Jared Goff,
Who does not take orders through the headset anymore? Who is a real piece of shit that the Rams needed to trade, right?
He's a big boy now. Nice job.
he's still hurt.
He finally
You got a Super Bowl with a quarterback you brought in, and you were still hurt that you don't have Jared Goff.
because he didn't know where the moon or the sun set and rise, and we were brothers at that point.
Well,
Man.
how many more rapid fires you got?
A couple. So NBA news, right?
Yep.
So Joel Embiid and James Harden got kicked out of the game last night.
Yes.
Joel Embiid, what he did was
Joel Embiid didn't get kicked out.
No, Joel.
no.
Embiid
I apologize.
saved the game.
Let me rephrase.
Yeah.
So Harden got kicked out. Joel Embiid ended up with a flagrant on what he did. He tried to I can't remember his name off top. Tried to kick him in the nuts though, because he was stepping over him.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Draymond got suspended because he stepped on a guy. What else do we have in the NBA? So, fucking Clippers, goddamn Kawhi Leonard, is going to miss Game 4.
Embiid is out for Game 4, knee sprain.
And, yeah, that's the update on him. I forgot to mention that. He's out for Game 4 because of a sprained knee.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of crazy shit going on in the NBA right now. But the main thing I want to focus on is the shit that happened with Embiid. And, like, he literally tried to kick a guy in the nuts.
And Harden.
I didn't
Harden's
see
was-
enough. I don't know that one.
Harden's is horseshit too. Like
Harden's
I
not a
watched
guy.
that. That is not.
No.
That may not even be a flagrant, let alone a.
Foul.
He's like,
Yeah.
it might not even been like. He's like, you could have actually called a foul on the other player, a regular foul. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But to get kicked out, I don't know where the fuck they were watching, what they were looking at.
Yeah,
I
no
have
kidding.
no idea whatsoever. This is, for me, it's not even open for debate. Like in that one, like
Right,
when I
yeah,
watch,
that
I'm
was
like,
nothing.
that's nothing.
Right.
Now, the greatest meme, one of the greatest memes of all time, right? At least the picture, and then you tie whatever you want into it. It's got to be Titanic. What's his name? Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leo? Yeah.
Ripping his cigarette, drink, and pointing at the TV. And I seen the one where it says, Draymond watching.
Oh, yeah.
Watching the Joel Embiid, like, 100% correct.
Yeah, no kidding.
They got that wrong. Embiid should have been probably kicked from that game.
Wolf of Wall Street. Is that the movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
with the guy
Yeah.
pointing. Yeah.
Yep. I'm like, that wasn't Titanic.
Titanic.
right?
No, I
Yeah.
just meant the
I feel like-
actor.
yeah,
I just
yeah,
meant the
yeah.
actor.
Yep. God, yeah, that
Yeah.
shit was wild. But I think the last thing, Miles wanted to touch on a Golden State topic real quick. Last night's game, Golden State.
Well, your analysis. You said you watched it, and what
Okay,
you felt.
so I watched the game last night, right? While Chris watched me die on Call of Duty because
Well, I couldn't see you because you were dead, but I was.
I mean, like
I
you
was
got,
balling.
we were playing Resurgence, so when I died, he got to bring me back for living so long. Great time, let me tell you all about it. Anyways, so I got to watch the game, and when I was watching the game, do you remember when Curry got guarded by that Villanova?
Yeah,
You guys remember that?
we talked about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Yep. No, Dova.
No, I know you guys. Danny, you ruined it. We were supposed to act like we didn't touch base on this. Just kidding. Anyways, so where I'm going with this is, I think Draymond Green slows the Warriors down. They played, I don't want to say like 2 times faster, but maybe like 0.5 times faster, you know?
Did it feel like you're talking about maybe they played with more rhythm on offense, like they were just moving synchronized better?
I don't want to say
faster?
I don't want to say rhythm, but you knew the fifth person was coming down every time. You weren't worried about him jogging when you got Fox and
Malik.
Monk. Just if you got 2 guys hammering the rim, you got 2 guys in the inside.
You sound like you're narrating a porn, dude.
No shit.
No, I am because
2 guys on the
Be-
inside.
no.
guys hammering the rim.
And they're coming,
You got
and the
2
one,
guys on the
you know, the
inside.
one guy from the center is coming down.
well, you
Oh,
guys
dude.
you guys are missing it. I direct for Fick Fab.
How many Bud Lights do you drink before you watch that?
None.
Oh.
He doesn't
You want to
need-
know why
doesn't
none?
need any.
No, do you know why none?
Because you stopped drinking.
No, because I don't identify as a drinker. Anyways,
You feel that the team was a lot quicker.
no,
a lot better.
Rio. First off, you nailed that. Second off, sorry for going around the long run. What I mean is, Draymond Green slows that team down. I should have left it at that.
Should come off the bench is what you think, right?
That's what you were saying. Go ahead.
Yeah, he should come off. Well, for this series,
Yeah.
he should come off the bench. This series, he should. And he's only coming off the bench if the guy is in. He's got 4 fouls and there's 40 minutes left.
Yeah.
I'm saying Draymond sits on the bench. He plays with too much emotion to be playing against these guys that are ruthless.
That are young and hungry.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't mind.
Draymond just wants to
mind it.
touch him.
What?
Stomp on him?
Yeah.
Stomp the yard?
No.
On
I
his
mean,
chest?
like, Draymond probably wants to touch him. There we go. Said it. Don't like him. But I do agree with you stomping
All
on
right.
his chest.
All right. Uncle Draymond fucking getting it out.
Getting it done.
No doubt.
Back in the day, he did too.
Let's go.
Ooh, you nasty.
Finish me every time.
What kind of fick fap you getting into?
Right.
Damn.
Uncle's gone wild.
Who's got that makes sense?
I do. Can I do it?
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
It's not going to be nothing long, just nothing like that.
Doubt it.
I just want to state. No,
Let me time
and
this.
it's not a jab, it's not a kick.
Okay.
Just if you have anybody that you consider somebody that would do something for you, would think of you, or even if you think when you're doing something wrong,
Or if you think the thinker
think
is
about
thinking
that. Think
the
about
thing.
no. If you're doing something that you think would upset that person,
Mm-hmm.
maybe when the person that you upset is actually looking out for you, and in your head, you think they're against you. So sometimes the people that are for you will not always be for you. They will always be there. They will be there for you, but they will not always be there. See, it's contradicting. They will not always be there for you, but they will always be there for you, basically. I don't know how to word
That
it.
is quite literally the definition of it makes sense if you don't think about it.
That's beautiful. Don't ever be a therapist, Miles.
I get where you're trying to go. You're just not articulating it.
I don't know how to word it.
I know you're not. But technically, if there was a definition, it makes sense if you don't think about it. He literally just nailed it.
No.
What he's trying to say is, you were literally saying, come talk to the person if you have an issue.
No,
Right?
no, because if that was somebody that you thought of as somebody that you might have looked up to, idolized, or somebody that cared about you, you would not have put yourself in that situation because they think better of you.
Gotcha.
There you go.
There you go.
I like it, Miles.
Wow.
Love
That makes sense if you
See,
think about it. okay?
That makes sense if you think about it.
Yeah.
What you were saying earlier. Was,
Well, I didn't know how
I'm
to
still
word.
lost,
No. What I'm saying. What
No,
I'm
you're good. Bro.
Okay,
We're with
okay,
you.
We're good.
Yeah,
okay.
we're with you.
Good,
now
man.
it's like this.
Right.
And-
we're
and
just
then-
busting through our ceiling.
And then hold on. Let me end on this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Always think about your actions and how they affect others around you. Because not everything you do is behind closed doors.
Yeah. Always pull out. Fucking definitely pull out.
Definitely pull out.
And that's and Danny.
Because sometimes that's
and
not behind
Danny-
closed doors.
Danny, I'm not pulling out on you, baby.
Hey,
But I will tell you what, you would look good with my kids on you.
listen up.
He's a frosty like a cake, baby.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that at all. So,
We can make it happen real fast.
Bud Light's
listen
definitely
up,
going to
though.
sponsor us.
Atlanta just beat Boston. They actually won a game in the series.
Holy shit.
Did anybody see that coming?
Yeah. Actually, I did.
They were getting their asses handed to them every fucking game.
Actually, I did.
Danny,
Because
you know
there's
how
going
hard
to be
it
one.
is to-
Tell me his stat line if you got it.
Who, Trey?
Yeah. There's going to be one game where he does something stupid and gives him that I'm a
He
superstar look.
scored 15 in the fourth. That was the big deal for him
Okay.
today.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't say his stat line exactly. But, yeah, 15 in the fourth.
I
at least.
could
32.
32. I could see him steal. That's what I'm getting at. I could see him stealing one. What's he have for assist right there? Do you have his full stats up?
Yep.
He'll do that one superstar
young.
game. So I did kind of see them slipping up on one. I didn't see this as a
32
sweep
minutes.
just because they have young talent too.
6
Sorta,
rebounds,
yeah.
9 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, only 4
Jesus.
turnovers.
Kind of balled out.
Ball
So
in.
that he usually has like a game like that. So that one doesn't shock me too much. But
they got one.
I got one.
We got a little bit of a series. Let's go,
There
baby.
we go.
40 points off the bench. That was what.
NBA
That was
playoffs.
what did it.
Can we?
From who?
40. I mean,
Just in the
kind of
bench and
divvied out.
down,
Yeah.
yep.
Bay went for 15. John Johnson went for 10. Bogdanovan went for 15. Some dude went for 4. So that's big time.
The Timberwolves showed her heart last night. Got within 1 and then pissed down their leg.
That's
but-
crazy because when I turned it off, they were getting blown out. So you
Yeah,
went to
they,
bed
they
really
went on
late.
they went on a 19-0 run.
Holy.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Denver
did
will let you do that,
did
man.
Anthony Edwards, didn't he go for like 40 or something like that? He was the youngest, one of the youngest to go for 40.
You know what screwed him last night? Was Townsend.
Of course.
Yeah.
He wanted to shoot the ball in the big moments, and it's like, nah, dude, you're not the guy that brought him back on that 19-0 run.
They rushed everything in the first half, man. They were just rush, and then next thing you know, they run down, score a set, run down, score a set. They come down, rush something, shoot the ball within 10 seconds, and down they'd go. Just built too big of a hole. Halftime, 45-32.
Like I did to
Knicks.
my wife.
Knicks are up right now.
I ain't worried.
45-32.
Not worried.
Okay.
Would you like to place a wager for
I'm
the rest of the game?
I'm just letting you. Yeah, what are we doing?
20.
2 shots whiskey wager.
Wait, who's down?
Not with odds. 2-1 if he's up by 15. Or whatever it was, 10.
No, we're just betting the fucking winner of the game.
Are we? Are
Yeah.
we now?
Doesn't have to be a double.
Hey, we got to wrap up.
Yeah, let's do it. I got to take a piss, too.
Unlike our,
Don't worry about it. I'm with you.
unlike
old
our
man
fathers.
days over here, bro.
Unlike our fathers.
Let's
How
get
about
out of
your
here.
fathers?
We hope you guys enjoyed the draft tonight. That's always a good time when we get to do that. It's a beautiful time. NFL draft's coming up. We've got the NBA playoffs. Major League Baseball's going. Like this, and by the way, we don't watch hockey much, but hockey playoffs are going on too.
Hockey
So
playoffs.
Too.
this is a great time of the year. But as we wrap her up here for you beautiful people that happen to find us on the interwebs, be sure to like, subscribe, share, the whole 9 yards. We really appreciate it. But where's the podcast available, Jimmer?
Anywhere podcasts are available. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and YouTube. YouTube.
Let's go. Way to fuck that up, Jimmer. Anyway, we do love to tell a good story too. So if any of you out there want us to share your story, want us to tell it to the interwebs, go ahead and slide on in.
To our DMs. Come violate our DMs and get us that story. We'll get it out to all the folks that want to hear it. We can omit names, anything like that needs to happen. But we love to tell funny stories, so get it out to us.
Yeah, and Miles, what kind of details are we going to hide?
I don't know, but we like to watch porn on FickFap.
Goddamn, doesn't matter what question I ask this motherfucker. Some wild shit comes out.
Pick that.
No shit.
Danny.
We love you, Miles.
Seriously. You can tell us your story. I could tell you I won't say your name, but it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you a really good story to not say your name.
100%. So, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you, everybody, for listening. This is 3 Gig Sports.
We out.
I've been writing, I love